Hey guys, it's Spy Cat with my cat, and today I'm going to be going through my 1990s kids and family movies. So these were my favorite movies when I was a kid in the 90s, and some of the ones that I just felt like I had to get in my 90s kids collection. So I'm doing them all by year. So this pile will be 1990s and so on. So a little bit more organized for you guys on this video. At least I'm trying to, you know. So let's get started, guys. The first movie I have is Warren Beatty's Dick Tracy. Great movie. Touchstone Pictures put this one out. Madonna's in here. Al Pacino's in here. Just a great movie when I was a kid. And next up is Ernest Goes to Jail. Another great movie. One of my favorites as a kid. He goes to jail. Jim Varney. I think this is his third or fourth Ernest movie that came out. Alright guys, and next up I have Edward Scissorhands, also 1990. I got this special edition. I like this edition because it's like the silver. You never see silver DVD cases, but this one was silver. 10th anniversary. Great movie. Next up I got Kindergarten Cop, also 1990. Arnold Schwarzenegger, great movie. Even though it's PG-13, it was still kind of a kid's feel to it, you know what I mean? That's Kindergarten Cop. Another 1990 movie is Look Who's Talking. Look Who's Talking 1 came out in 1990. Look Who's Talking 2 came out just a year later in 1991. But I gotta find these singly. I really don't like the two movies in one DVD. I like having the copy of the first movie, you know. Next up in 1990 was Gremlins 2, the new batch. I didn't like this one that much. Gremlins 1 is pretty much the best movie. I don't know about part 2. It's kind of stupid. Plus, Gremlins 1 was PG and this one was PG-13, so whatever. Next up is Shipwrecked, also 1990. Classic movie. Disney put this one out. Great movie. And next up, I got Space Invaders, another great movie. Comedy, PG, all-time family movie, one of my favorite ones as a kid. And next up, I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The first one also came out in 1990. This was the best one. There's none of the other movies even compare. Some people say that Secret of the Ooze is better, but I kind of like this one just because it's the first one. And next up, we're on to the 1991 movies, guys. So I got Dutch. Can't go wrong with this one. It's got the Bundy from Married with Children. It's like a PG-13 Home Alone, pretty much, is what this movie is. Great movie, though. Anchor Bay put this out. I got Ernest Scared Stupid, also came out in 1991. Great movie. I got Hook. I got the Super Bit version. So I want to get the original version of Hook, but this is just a cool little super bit version of Hook. I got My Girl. I got both versions. I got the new version with doesn't have the original poster, and I got the one that has the original poster, which is my favorite one, which is this one. Great movie. Sad movie though for a kids movie. And I got Rocketeer, 1991. Great movie. Pretty cool kids movie, actually. For a kids movie, it's pretty action-y. Action-packed. I got also in 1991 was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. Really good movie. I like this one, too. Part 3 just is pretty horrible, though. But Part 2 is pretty good. Kind of stood with Part 1, even though I like Part 1 a little bit better. And also in 1991 was Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken, about this girl and a racing horse. Really good, inspiring movie. Alright guys, and now we're on to 1992 movies that came out in 1992. So I got Three Ninjas. Great movie. First one, the other ones don't compare to the first one at all. I love the first one. I watched this hundreds of times when I was a kid. I got Ladybugs, Rodney Dangerfield, great kids movie. Pretty cool. He's like coaching a soccer team. You can imagine how that goes. Alright guys, also in 1992 was Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Great movie. Loved this movie when I was a kid. This one's actually pretty, kind of like Ninja Turtles. It's comparable to Home Alone 1. Just as good as that one. But you know, part 1's always the best. I got Mr. Nanny, Hulk Hogan. He becomes a nanny for these kids and they just pretty much give him trouble. The 90s was all about that Home Alone-like feel movies. I mean, this is just a knockoff of Home Alone, kind of, a little bit, you know. I got Surf Ninjas, can't go wrong there. Rob Schneider, the Rufio guy. Leslie Nielsen's even in this. Pretty good movie. One of my favorite kids' movies when I was a kid. And 1992 was, it's funny because the Ninja Turtles just was 1, 2, 3. You got part 1 in 1990, you got part 2 in 91, and you got part 3 in 1992. This one, I liked it just because it's the 90s movie, but this was definitely the worst one out of all the Ninja Turtles. And I don't even watch those new Ninja Turtles because it's all about the 1 and 2 and maybe 3 for me. And now we're on to 1993 movies, which it gets more movies the higher I get in the year. So I got a lot of 1993 movies. I got the Beverly Hillbillies. This is kind of PG, good kids movie. I liked this when I was a kid. Ernest is in it. It's actually like his first movie that he kind of stepped away from being Ernest. So that's kind of cool. I got Cool Runnings, John Candy, Walt Disney put this one out. Good kids classic. I got this movie just for Cop and a Half, and that also came out in 1993. Burt Reynolds, great movie. I don't know about Ed. I don't know what year Ed is. Let's see. Ed is 96. So Ed too, but I really got it for Cop and a Half. Dennis the Menace, Walter Matthau. This was a great movie. I loved this movie when I was a kid. Christopher Walken's even the homeless bum in it. Really dirty looking too. Christopher Walken in this movie. Great movie though. Last Action Hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Can't go wrong there. Great movie when I was a kid. Also 1993. Look Who's Talking Now also came out in 1993 too. This was a cool movie, man. They got the talking dogs. Diane Keaton's the voice of the girl. Danny DeVito, John Travolta, Kirstie Alley. Great movie when I was a kid. I loved this movie. And then we got Miss Doubtfire. Look Who's Talking Now and Miss Doubtfire is PG-13, but they're still kind of kids movies. You know, not that much bad stuff going on in there. Light language, maybe. I got Page Master, Macaulay Culkin, one of his last movies he did before he disappeared off the face of the map. Part of the family feature. Christopher Lloyd's in this one. This movie's like half cartoon and half real life, so it's kind of a good movie. And then we have Rookie of the Year. I have two versions of this. The new version, which doesn't keep the original poster, which honestly is bullshit to me. I don't like that version. But I finally found this one a couple of days ago, and I'm trying to get all these family feature movies. I want to grab all those collection if I can, being the hoarder that I am and collector that I am. But great movie. Daniel Stern's even in this movie. Great movie. He I don't know what happens. He breaks his arm and then he's able to pitch like 120 miles an hour. So pretty good, fun movie when I was a kid. Great movie. Another baseball movie that was in 1993 was The Sandlot. I got this Blu-ray version and I also got the family feature version. I like this version a whole lot better. I mean, this one doesn't have a booklet, and this one, you know, it's got the booklet. It's got the cool booklet inside. I mean, the Blu-rays just don't have that, and that's why I'm a DVD fan, loyal fan of DVDs. And then I got this movie that came out in 1993, The Skateboard Kid. I liked this movie when I was a kid. Kind of a weird movie. I got this for like 50 cents, I think, on my last going out and searching, hunting video. And then last but not least, in 1993's Super Mario Brothers. I saw this in the movie theater. I loved it. This is a great movie. This movie gets a bad rap, but it's actually a really good movie, man. I love this movie. I might have to pop this in, actually, now that I am reminded of it. Alright guys, if you haven't gotten it by now, when I get to an A, I'm obviously on the next year after, which is 1994. Andre, great movie. I loved this movie when I was a kid. You got the seal, you got her. Forgot what actress that is, but I don't know if she does movies anymore, but she was a known childhood star when I was a kid. We got the Angels in the Outfield, also 1994. Great movie, can't go wrong there. Great movie, man. I love this movie. And then we got Baby's Day Out. Great movie that came out in 1994. John Hughes put this one out. He made the Home Alone movies. Great movie. This baby just gets out and he's causing trouble. It's a real funny movie. I got Karina. This movie's kind of a drama movie, but to me it's kind of kiddies. It's still PG. Pretty good movie, you know. Snapback Case. Camp Nowhere. I'm sure everyone remembers Camp Nowhere. This is the first movie where they kind of show partial nudity on the girl, like in the swimming pool. I remember that real good when I was a kid. But still a good movie. It kind of stretched the PG rating, though, a little bit for me when I was a kid. That's just my opinion, though. Great movie, though. Christopher Lloyd, about camp. Father and Scout, Bob Saget. I think this is his first movie he did after Full House, or I don't know if Full House was going on. Oh yeah, Full House was still airing when he did this movie, so this was a good movie. Real funny movie. Not a lot of people know about this one. He sits on this pizza, and then he has pizza stuck on his pants and everything. Real funny scene in that one. And next up in 1995, guys, or sorry, 1994, is Little Big League. Snapback Case. Same kind of feel. They did a lot of kids' baseball movies in the 90s. It was, I guess, the baseball movie making scene in the Home Alone type of movies in the early 90s. I love this movie. This is a great movie. The twins suck, and he's just... I forgot how this movie goes, but he's like a coach for the team or something like that. Kind of cool. Little Rascals, great movie when I was a kid. Also 1994. Man, I love these movies, man. These movies are great. A Million to One. Great movie. He wins $1 million. Great message in this movie, too. A lot of actors in this. You got the American Me guy. You got Cheech Marin. Paul Rodriguez. Kind of a lot of appearances in this movie. Great movie, though. Good message, though. He wins $1 million, and he doesn't really want the money because it just causes him trouble and everything. But 1994, Miracle on 34th Street. Great all-time movie. Kind of more of like a girl. Kind of more of like a girl kids movie, though. Not like a... Boys probably don't like this movie. My Girl 2 also came out in 1994. Anna Chlumsky has the guy from Last Action Hero. He did a couple movies at those couple years. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. Dan Aykroyd. Great movie. Kind of more like preteen movie than like kids movie, though, because they're kind of grown up. Santa Claus, great movie in 1994. I loved this movie when I was a kid. Especially the part when they go to Denny's and stuff in this movie's classic part. And then I got Thumbelina, part of the family feature. Glad I got this one. I never watched this one. I just got it because I want to get all these family feature movies. But that's it for the 1994 movies. I'm going to do 1995 to 1999 on the next movie, on the next, whatever, my next video, I guess. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll continue 1995 through 1999 kids movies on the next video.